Hey guys, Darren here. Welcome to Mayhem Country Living. And who's that in the floor? Hang on, where is she? Stick your head around, lady. There she is. Look at her. Bam. I'll make her sit in the floor. Actually, I don't. She is babysitting one of the chicks. And I will see if I can push us down and around. There we go.
Mama's looking for her.
There we go. And this is one of our live hatch chicks. First one. Yes, sir, Doc. I am late. I had some bad connection problems. I apologize. Beg your pardon. How about that baby chicken? Nature hatched it. There we go.
There you go. There you go.
Lucky 7 Mud Mower. How are you doing, sir? How is everything going with you? And fam.rl. Hello, host. I don't know about that. Well, dude, how are you doing? Good looking chief, and the bird ain't bad either. That is funny, Doc. I like that.
What do you think?
He's a good looking chicken, and the bird ain't bad either.
Here, show her, Mama. Here,
Doing really well.
Here, there's a good picture of him.
Oh, yep. There we go. That is.
It's got a glare on it.
Yeah, we got a glare. Anyway, chicken and baby.
I'm proud of our chicken.
Let's see. Fam.rl. No, thank you. Thank you though. What y'all been doing today? I am a little bit late. I had some problems connecting. It has been a day. Doc, yes, sir. I had a fantastic Thanksgiving. We had a bunch of people over. We cooked 4 turkeys, 3 turkeys, 4 turkeys, something like that.
3 turkeys, 2 chickens.
3 turkeys, 2 chickens, and 2 hams. And we had a feast. Actually, everybody ate so much that we actually had it again yesterday. We
had to cook it again.
Yeah, we made more stuff. We cooked it again. We had the dressing and all that stuff, and yams and everything. We cooked it all over again, and we actually had our Thanksgiving yesterday. Yeah, relaxed day. I don't know about relaxed day, but
there was nothing.
It was a good day. Doc, I still have not had a freaking turkey sandwich yet, and I've talked to the hooch about it. Now, what do you put on it? Do you do like Durkeys, Durkeys, Durkey sauce, or do you do like mayonnaise? Don't tell me you do Miracle Whip, because that's
disgusting.
That's an abomination. That's horrible. Mayonnaise is good. Mayonnaise, salt, pepper.
Mustard.
No mustard. That's nasty too. Mayonnaise, salt, pepper, turkey.
Here, baby.
4 dill pickle slices. No Miracle Whip.
Hellmann's.
Thank you, sir.
I can make a flashlight.
Hellmann's, yeah, Hellmann's is good. It's out in the building, babe. There's a little bitty one. She's candling eggs.
That don't work.
Salt and turkey. There you go. Well, thank you for coming on and hanging out, fam.rl. I appreciate that. We do a live broadcast every Saturday, and our channel is about, that's creepy, lady. Our channel, our channel, look at her, she's creepy. Look at that creepy thing. Is about homesteading, preparedness.
I've tried to fix this before.
Modern preparedness and stuff like that. Yeah, go get that other stuff later.
Oh,
because you bother me.
I'm coming right back.
That was not nice.
It's a little hot in here.
Family.rl from family.rl. Well, cool. Congratulations. Thank you for coming on board and taking a look. What has been happening? The chicken has been hatching eggs naturally, and we're going to get an incubator and all that stuff. But while she's having them naturally, we have been working on it. And I tell you guys, it's been a heck of a Thanksgiving. If you've been following anything, got home, one of the hot water lines had burst, so I fixed that. And then today I put in a cutoff on the hot water tank, and it has just been, shout out to Superwoman and Superman. Well, there you go, the people of steel. And it has been a busy weekend. This is the third day off. Tomorrow's another fourth day. I'll probably be off doing work from the house till Tuesday or Wednesday. What's
I
that?
just got the set. I busted it. The acrylic cover.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't the actual watch.
Yeah.
But I
But
thought that one big.
expecting snow in New England. Goodness gracious. It's actually like 60-ish degrees here in central Alabama. Hey, Lucky 7 Mudmower, you are friends with Doug Swan, aren't you? Have you heard anything about how he is doing? Holy cow, 22? Goodness gracious. I'm wearing t-shirt and the door's open to my shop. South Central Texas, 85 degrees right now. For Running Jones. Hey, dude. Welcome to the channel. I don't know if I've seen you before, but welcome aboard. Come on and hang out. We ain't talking about nothing serious or special. Trying to think what's going on. So, what did Wonderful Life? Hey, Wonderful Life, how are you doing? At family.ri.com. Marvin, how are you doing, sir? Marvin is one of my buddies that.
Look, there's a foot.
Oh,
Look, Dad.
There is a chicken getting ready to hatch.
See it?
I see it.
Is that a foot?
That looks like a foot. They're like little aliens hatching. Shout out to DR Falcon. Catching up with you guys. Enjoying your 4-day weekend, Marvin. I don't blame you a bit. Marvin, what are you fixing for dinner tonight? Because I know it ain't turkey and dressing. I'm guessing it's seafood. You see the cat? Yeah. Everybody comes in my damn building now.
No. You touch him and you'll be dead.
I guess I just have a bunch of people in my building. It's not like it's
No.
It's quiet. Fam, hello. Okay, I'm reading and catching up on everything you guys are posting.
Get him. I'll close the door.
There we go. Sorry, I had to. This is Storm. That's his name.
Someone he found on the side of the road.
Yeah, I found him on the side of the road.
All right, we're going.
And I picked him up.
Along with his sister.
He's a good cat. Yeah, he's a pain in the butt, but
He's still.
yeah, he. I stopped at a stop sign, and his name is Storm, and I stopped at a stop sign, just out on a country road, and was getting ready to turn back on our main road to go to the house, and these two kittens came running out up beside me, and I thought, well, hell. So I grabbed them and tossed them in, the car. Yes, sir, Doc. Still have Edward. Edward is still as well. We had a whole lot of coyotes coming up and down the fence line and out in the woods this weekend. I mean to tell you, we have had a lot of coyote activity. And I thought the coyotes had gotten JJ, our big white cat. I tried to get him to bring him in, but he you know, you can't make a cat do nothing. And Marvin, I did not see Doc. We had all had a stomach virus, and gosh, what day was it? No, last weekend. We had all had a stomach virus, so our daughter Samantha, the hooch, was sick, and myself, we were all coming down with it. And I texted him and told him, I said, man, I can't really meet you. I can't honestly leave the house for any length of time. And the way it is, I met him last year. We hung out a little bit, and I regret I couldn't do it this weekend or this past weekend. I talked to Randy, and I'll just his first name, because most of you know who he is. And he said he just about had Doc talked into moving into the United States. So how about that? And so we'll try to bribe Doc to come down here into the lower 48 as opposed to fighting polar bears. He actually, for recreation, Doc Sprocket fights polar bears. That's what I read anyway. It's on the internet. It's got to be true. But you know, catching up. Do I do any more mower work? I do some. I don't do a lot. Arthur, thanks for asking. I tinker with them and play with them a little bit, but I don't do a whole lot of crazy stuff like I used to, like jumping and all kinds of stuff and just riding weird stuff on them. I've got one or two. Well, I've got all of them still, but one or two I still ride around on the property and play around with, but I just don't do that much with them. Arthur, I have to say, it hurts my back so freaking bad when I get on those things because they don't have any suspension. I'm 50. Back when I started doing it like 42. I'm 50 now. It takes me a couple of days to recover from that because I used to do the stupid stuff and like do jumps and stuff with it. And I just don't do it that much anymore. I've got a four-wheeler and I do stuff on the four-wheeler, not much, but it just hurts so much. I can't really recover from it in a weekend. Yes, sir. And I had thought about doing it and building a set of shock suspensions with it. And you can. And I know people, I've got friends that have done it. But at what cost? It's actually more cost effective to buy a used four-wheeler than it is to do that. And that was my thought because I was spending so much money on pieces and parts. It just wasn't cost effective to me. And it hurt. Lavish K5. I don't know if I'll repeat after you, but how are you doing? Misty Concho, how are you? Hey, back at you. How about that? Doc, yes, sir, I understand. I understand completely. Oh, I hadn't even posted these videos yet. Hooch bought me a big gun safe for Christmas, and we went and picked it up. Oh, yesterday. and we put it in the house. Good googly moogly. That was a hurt right there. That was a hurting thing. It was a small safe, and it was only 400 pounds. Those are small safes, by the way. How about that? It was a 22 gun safe. You could get inside it. Good googly moogly. It hurt, and she actually hurt her shoulder. So we're going to have to take her to the doctor and do some injection therapy because of her shoulder. Hang on. Dooley Craftsman 1000 motor, but it blowed up. You junked it. Dang, Arthur. I am sorry about that. Hey, Detroit Redneck. What you up to, man? How is everything going with you? No furniture, Dolly? Doc, here's the funny thing. I have 2 of them, but out in the big shop, the big one with the doors, the 2-story one, I couldn't find the damn furniture dollies. So I had some 3-inch PVC, and I cut them into 3-foot sections, and I used the PVC to roll it in. They're out there somewhere. I lost my dang plumbing bag too. That was something you see me bitching about in the video that I'll be posting in the next day or two about all the. I don't know where my dang plumbing bag is. All kinds of stuff, connectors, all that stuff. 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, 1 inch stuff somewhere out in that dang building. Or I loaned it to somebody. I swear to God, somebody came over and asked me. They said, "Hey, do you have X?" And I said, "It's in my plumbing bag." I said, "You can use it." And they said, "Okay, I'll grab it." And I said, "Just grab the plumbing bag because you never know. Because you have a solvent, glue." I can't find the dang thing. So I went and bought $40 worth of connectors this morning to replace everything. I don't know where it is. Let me catch up. It's now 8 feet freaking long. Yes, sir. Arthur Ritchie, that is a damn good idea. Or I just hope to find my dang furniture dollies. I got 2 of them out there somewhere. Yeah, I understand, Doc. I'm catching up with all you guys. Okay, I'm reading the feed. So who all traveled out of town? Did y'all travel out of town, or did everybody have people come to you? That would be something I would be kind of interested in seeing. We had everybody come here. Well, we didn't have everybody come here. Everybody just kind of comes here after a while. So it was, 4 turkeys, 2 chickens, 2 hams. I think the turkeys were 13 pounds a piece, and I gave 1 to the neighbors, because I always fix them a ham or a turkey, and then we had some 8-pound chickens, and we fried everything, and then we did 2 11-pound hams, and it was dang good. Lucky 7 Mud Mower, you be careful, buddy. You have a good evening, man. Doc Falcon, I understand. I understand completely. And as much as you travel on a day or a weekend when you don't have to travel, it's a dang good weekend. But you're welcome to come down here. I have company in the building. Down, you can see. I'm babysitting Mama Chicken. and the eggs that are hatching naturally. So we are babysitting, I guess. Been fixing out a pen outside. Hang on, Detroit Redneck. I'm reading. Watch Kid Dog and New York Strip Steak. White Castle casserole? What is this? That sounds interesting. That sounds very interesting. I'm hungry now, actually. Arthur, yes, they are. They're very cute when they hatch. And this is our first one that we had to hatch naturally. And so the hooch, it's my wife. If you're not familiar with the channel, her name's Hooch. It's not really her name, but that's what I call her, like a hoochie, coochie. Yeah, there you go. So she's really excited and happy about it. And I'm trying to think what else has been going on, guys. It's just been catching up and catching up and catching up. Go down for the ex's funeral, but her current husband doesn't want me around. Peed my boys off. Doc, I got to tell you, when number one died, that'd be my first ex-wife. They told me I was not welcome. I was not invited. And I said, well, I'll be damned. Because everybody sure did like my money when they all needed it, but they did not like my presence, it turns out. And I said, well, I think I'll eat a damn bug. And so I did not go down there. Thank you, Arthur. I appreciate that. It actually works really well. I have tires that I have had for, 8 years now that have been filled with foam and styrofoam chunks that I did on those videos. And they work really well. And people, oh gosh, I got death threats over those because people said I was lying and I was making up stuff and it didn't work and it wouldn't work. I had to block some people because they kept sending me death threats because of some stupid tire video. And no joke, you can look on there on YouTube. I did like 7 or 8 different sets of videos on those tires, the foam filled tires, and I had like 700,000-800,000 views on it, and people just were weird about that. But it absolutely works. It works really well. I need to do another video. I'll do a video on the mud mowers. I'll do an update. I've got 4 videos in queue that I haven't posted yet, and I'll do a few more. And the dang things work. Now, if you're looking at doing, putting 800-900 pounds on something on like a front end loader or a backhoe, no, it won't work. It will not work, and it's only for low speed applications because it can hurt you if you do. Oh yeah, Full Running Jones, yes sir, absolutely. It was crazy because they called me like liar, and then they called me like, oh gosh, fucking liar, and then we know where you live because you're just making stuff up. And I thought I'm posting everything, and I'm doing it on screen as you watch. I'm doing it. And it was crazy. And that was one of the things that kind of led me away from doing the mud mower stuff. Because it's just, you had like 5 or 6 main guys, and I was one of the 5. Doc Sprocket's one of the others. Main mud mower, oh gosh. The other big guy, I can't remember his freaking name. I hadn't watched his stuff in a very, very long time. But hang on. I'm catching up reading. I really liked it. I have to say I really liked it. and it was fun. And it's like you have X. Here you go. You can see what you can do with it. And I always say if you can work on a mud mower and get it running and make it perform, then you can work on a generator. You can work on a generator. You can work on a water pump. You can work on any kind of gas fed or diesel powered implement to make stuff going. And it really overlaps and coincides with preparedness because I can build something that'll go 40 miles an hour to get me down the road if I need to. It ain't pretty, and it won't be comfortable, but I can. And you can also use it to pump water to, use that to irrigate your crops or your garden, stuff like that. I mean, it's really a good skill to have. Small engine mechanics and know-how is really good stuff. Hang on, Arthur. I'm catching up on this. Statesman, 20 horsepower twin Statesman. I know it. You almost don't want to pull it apart because it's your yard tractor. Try heating it up, Arthur. Kiss it with a propane torch. Spray it. Let it sit for a couple of days with PV blaster. Kiss it with a torch. Take your belt off because you might end up melting your belt. And just like do that and then tap it a few times. I want to build one. Absolutely. I have one, the Cub Cadir. That is what we use it for. And it is 22-inch off-road tires. And it's got that, it's a John Deere, but it's got that Kawasaki transmission. It's a limited slip. It's a really cool transmission. And I got lucky. My neighbor gave it to me. Otherwise, I couldn't have afforded it. And it's a Kawasaki motor, 14 overhead valve, Kawasaki. And it has a little rattle and a little knock, but it's been rattling and knocking for years, and it does good. I got to get a new battery for it. Hang on, Detroit Redneck. I am reading. 30-pack White Castle hamburgers, no ketchup, mustard separates on top. I gotta do that, Detroit Redneck. I'm hungry. That sounds dang good. I have to pull the pulley to get the belt off. It's surrounded in metal plates. Can't get it off. Hey, BC, what you up to, dude? Hope everything's going okay with you. I talked to you on Thanksgiving. Hope you had a fantastic day, and I hope you ate too damn much turkey. Dr. Falcon, I have the old Murray out with the tiller. Yeah. Started leaking gas like crazy. Hey, Doc, look at the gas tank. Is it the one with gas tank in the front under the hood? Because those ended up cracking. There's 4 bolts on it under the hood, 2 on either side, and it gets dry and brittle, and it cracks right there in those 2 spots. Hang on, I'm catching up with you guys. Dang, Detroit Redneck, that sounds pretty good. Send me a picture of that. That sounds dang good. Hot Pockets are ready. BC, you're crazy, man. Yes, sir. Detroit Redneck, I understand completely. No, it's at the carb, the plastic fitting. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. That's a pain in the butt, and it's probably worn out. That's a dang pain in the butt. My red four-wheeler is kind of the same dang thing. I have adjusted and rebuilt that carburetor 3 times in a year, and it leaks like a damn sieve. And I'm just going to have to break down and buy a new carburetor. That's why I was so disgusted. That's why I bought my gray one. That red one locked into high for some reason and throttled all the way up. And that's what blew the rear seal out, was because it went high throttle. It's an older used one. And so I yanked it down into neutral, but it had blown the boot off. It was revving so high. And then after that, I just killed it. And it just leaked all over the dang place. I need to work on it or get rid of it. But yeah, it was kind of heartbreaking because that was what the kids and the hooch got for me 2 years ago. Was that red Kawasaki Bayou, I want to say, 4x4. Runs great, or it ran great. And everything's there, but it just blew out, and it had been so poorly taken care of that, like, there's no back brace. Everything's rusted completely, and you can't even really attach anything because it's all rusted up, other than, I guess you could put a new frame under it, but it's not worth that. Hang on, I'm catching up on you guys. Blah, blah, blah. That's funny. Full Running Jones. Yeah, no. BC's kind of like a regular around here hanging out. Trying to catch up with all you guys. Okay. That's cool. What are you guys doing for Christmas? What's up? What you guys doing for Christmas? What are you getting me? I'm kidding. Don't give me nothing. Are y'all going somewhere? Or are you having people come to your place? We're going to have people come here. And with the 2 grandkids now, we are going to have a freaking good time. Probably going to decorate the damn yard with all kinds of lights and run up my power bill. That's my thump. Hey, the Redneck Prepper, what you up to? Wife's going to Ohio. You're staying home. Doc. That is not fa la la. You can't do that for Christmas. You can't be by yourself for Christmas, dude. You're working. Full Running Jones is working as usual. Man, I'm very sorry. I did that for 9 or 10 years. I worked at a hospital where I was considered essential staff, and I worked every freaking holiday. Of course, they paid me, but I worked every freaking holiday for 9 years till I quit. Hang on, I'm catching on this stuff. Run the lights on generator. See. Doc, let's not comment. I do not, though. Honestly, you are correct, sir. I do not know her relatives. And I've told all my kids and my grandkids and my family and my in-laws and my ex-laws and all that stuff. I said, I love you guys, but I ain't coming to your house. If you want me to come there, I ain't coming. I'm going to have a fantastic day or an evening with a hooch. And if you want to see me, you can call me. Or we can see each other the day before, the day after. But either way, either or not, I ain't going to do it. And I told them all I loved them and I missed them. And happy Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you want to call it. And I ain't coming. I ain't going to your place. And I just said, oh. So here we sit. Hang on, I'm reading. But hang on, let me check our time. We're at 35 minutes. I try not to keep you guys too dang long. If you will notice behind me, all the freaking painting is done. Doc, Falcon, you were correct. It was horrible to move all this shit and paint behind it and around it. It was horrible. The hooch said, "Why did you put all this crap in here?" And I said, "I don't know. I'm not a smart man, Jenny, but I know what love is." Okay, guys, what movie? What movie was that from? Hang on, let me do it again. I'm not a smart man, Jenny, but I know what love is. How about that? That was dead on. Or how about Happy Festivus? How about that? Happy Festivus, guys. Kingdale Clark to send monkey. What should I do? I understand, sir. Guys need some advice. Man here, 27 in the UK. Last few weeks been chatting with a Ukrainian woman online. I like her a lot, but yesterday she told me they're going to cut her internet. I think she's going to ask me to send money. What should I do? I like her a lot, but I'm not rich. Well, I think that's how I married two of my ex-wives. Something along those lines. So, having said Kingdale Clark, be careful. Mr. Happy. Hello, Mr. Happy. Thank you for coming to troll and fool around. Please be adult. Doc Falcon, yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yes, she did offer to help paint. And she is a much faster painter than I because I'm very meticulous. And everything I did was 2 or 3 coats. And she just slaps it on. Yep. Doc Falcon. That's funny. Joe Biden. That's pretty good. Thanks. I need to be careful with online dating. It's not the same as in person, I guess. I didn't know. Oh my God, she's online. Peach is online now, so I have to behave. I was going to tell you guys a freaking story, but I can't now because she's online, so I have to behave. It does look good, and you do good a job. Yeah. Say nice stuff to her, guys. I'll get in trouble. I'll get a whooping. Hush. No, it's not a story like last week. BC, I understand. How's your wife doing, BC? If you could comment, if you feel like commenting about that. Is your wife doing all right? Well, I'm really sorry, BC. I hope she is feeling better. Since the Hoochie's online, there we go. There you go. Kingdale Clark, what is my view on online dating in general? You told your pals about online and they laughed and accused me of lacking confidence to find a woman where I live. Dude, I would be very careful. I would not send anything to anybody for any reason. You got to really be careful. I mean, you just really got to be careful because there's so many ways that they can hack and attack your accounts. If you just, okay, say, you know, she sends you pictures, you send her pictures. You just got to be careful with that because there's so much stuff that can be embedded in that, and you really need to be careful doing that. I guess unless you're on a regular site, like I don't know, an adult dating site, not like porno adult dating site, but like a grown person dating site, eHarmony, something like that. You know, maybe, but I still wouldn't trust a whole lot of stuff to them. Hang on, I'm catching up, you guys. BC going about 5 chainsaws today, but you hope. I hope she feels better too, BC. Hope she's getting better. But Kingdale Clark, be careful. If you do go to meet anybody anywhere, you let 2 or 3 different people know in different households so that people can corroborate and verify the stories. So you need to be careful. And if you meet in a public place at a restaurant, Applebee's, I don't know, you know, whatever restaurant around you, some kind of public place, well illuminated. And if it's well illuminated, there are cameras in the parking lots. So you need to be careful, be aware, be real careful. It's not like it was years ago, because there, you know, years ago, just, gosh, I mean, you got to be careful. If it is in fact a woman, don't send anything. I agree, Gravy. Gravy 111. I agree. Kingdale, it's a woman. I saw her on Scott Daily. Okay, well that's good that you talk daily. Be very careful. Be very apprehensive. But you know, to visit the Ukraine next month. Can't. Okay, well, good for you. Dude, come back online and tell us how it goes. I am very curious. That's interesting. Very interesting. Good luck with it, and let us know. We're on here every Saturday at 3 o'clock around. Let us know how it goes. BC Truck gotta go feed the pups. They're letting me know. Ask not for whom the bell tolls. Tolls for thee. Under here. Well, good job, Kingdale Clark. Detroit Redneck. You met your wife on eBay. On eHarmony. Okay. That's pretty dang good. Huh?
I had to pay extra on the one we've been using because we've been putting everything on it.
Well, that's good. Yeah.
So it still has a balance, but it's
Good. Yeah. Yeah. That's fine.
I mean, we just put your safe and everything.
Yeah. Absolutely.
All right.
We're talking about. Sorry, guys. We're talking about money stuff. He who dares wins. I don't know about that. Maybe King Dale Clark. Doc Falcon. Redneck Pepper. I'm reading that. Yeah. Just say she is real and all is good. Can you even petition her to come here to the States? Okay, I'm catching up. Pick me up from the airport with her boxer brother. Okay, King Dale Clark. You just be careful. You were going over there to the Ukraine. Maybe you can make a call to the U.S. Embassy and just mention something that you're over there traveling and looking and visiting, vacationing, and that you will be in the country for X days. Yeah, I don't know, Gravy. I don't know. I've done a lot worse. So I can't really judge. But I do have to say, Kingsdale Clark, don't wake up naked and dead somewhere. That would be my thunk and my words of wisdom. Contact the U.S. Embassy, Kingdale, like I said. That would be my first thought. And some places actually don't have a U.S. Embassy. And if they do not have a U.S. Embassy, I wouldn't go there. I've been invited and offered jobs to travel all over Europe. I ain't going. Don't want to. Don't need to. Catching up, reading. Okay. Just be careful. Don't do crazy stuff when you're over there. That would be my thunk. Anyway. That would be my thought. Anyway, guys, we are at 48 minutes now. I try not to keep you guys too dang long. Excuse me, because I know you guys got stuff to do on Saturday afternoon. Because heck, most of us work, and we have so she signed it down on WhatsApp. She lets me. Just be careful, King Dale Clark. Hell, I don't know you, man, but I wouldn't want nothing to happen to you regardless. Be careful. Doc Falcon, yes, I have noticed. It was 30 minutes or something like that, and then it dragged on a little bit, and a little bit, and a little bit, and a little bit. But it's mainly like catching up stuff. I think with everybody, because half the people, not half the people, but a third of the people are talking to another third of the people on here because we all kind of know each other. Like BC, and 6 people know BC, and only maybe 5 people know me, but they know Marvin. The other 3 know Marvin, so it all kinds of. King Dale Clark, you be careful. Dude, got no idea. Got no idea. I hope it's freaking fantastic, crazy love, that kind of stuff. Who knows? I got no clue. Don't ask me for marital advice. I've been married 4 times. So I don't think I can get married in Alabama again. I got in trouble for the damn video last week, guys. I blame you. I blame you all. I'm reading. I'm catching up. That's why I'm leaning forward. There's no use of going there to meet somebody if you cannot bring them here. I agree completely, Marvin. Absolutely. That is a fantastic point. If they can't come here, you damn sure ain't going to go there and live. I mean, that's funny. That's funny, Doc. Okay, guys, I will tell you real quick my story of the online dating that I did one time. I did online dating one time. This was years ago. I was in between wives. I was divorced at the time. And this is back when chat rooms were still big. This was online. And so I had met some girl online. And this is funny. I've told Hooch this. It's funny. Met some girl online. And we hit it off. It was really nice and talked. And she lived maybe 50, 60 miles away. Not terribly far, but not terribly close. And we chatted and talked. And she's kind of suggested maybe we should get together sometime and have lunch. Lunch is safe. You know, it's the middle of the day. None of that weird stuff. Middle of the day. And so we talked. And then she said, "How about lunch?" And I thought, oh, okay. And so it was at a Cracker Barrel in Gardendale, Alabama. And I live closer to Tuscaloosa. And so I drove my car over, my Z28 Camaro, and drove over there and had met the person, the girl. And so I arrived. And she gave me a description and a picture, and there she was sitting there. And then there was somebody beside her. And I thought, well, that's reasonable because if I was a girl, I would do the same thing. I would have someone with me to escort or just to be a buddy. Because I could be an axe murderer or something like that, killer. And so I sat down and said, "Hello, my name's Darren Taylor." And we talked, and she said, and she said, "Hi, I'm such and such." And we talked and everything. And she said, "This is my husband." And I said, "Wait a minute." I said, "You said you were single. And I'm divorced. So I know I'm single. You said you were single. And you brought your husband here, sitting across the table from me while we're all drinking sweet tea." And he talked and he introduced himself and he said, "I just, hi Darren, blah, 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 And I said, "Okay." And I'm thinking, where is this going? The spider sense is going off. And I'm thinking, I got a gun. So I'm good. And so she said to me that she liked what she saw and they would like to have a relationship with me. And I'm saying it politely like this. And I said, "You would like to have a relationship with me?" And she said, "Yes." I said, "Your husband would like to have a relationship with me?" And she said, "Yes." And he said, "Yes." And I said, "Check, please. I gotta go. I can't. No, thank you." So that was my one online dating experience. That was weird. It was very weird. And I paid for my own sweet tea. Yes, sir. That was creepy. It was very creepy. Made me nervous. Anyway, guys, we're going to wrap it up for today. Hang on, I'm catching up with y'all. Gonna better King Dale Clark. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel, dude. It's all good. Just be careful. Yeah, the redneck prepper. Yes. Yes, sir, they were. They were weird. Yes. No. Well, yes, but okay. Here's the thing, Doc. He wanted. I'm going to say this politely. He wanted to have a relationship with me, and I said, good luck with that, guys. And yeah, and I said, no, thank you, no, thank you. And like I said, I paid for my own sweet tea, and I never did anything like that again. Oh yes, post a freaking picture or post something up there. Yeah, Doc, Darren don't swing like that. But I thought, and I was so freaking embarrassed, and I thought that's just funny though. After a while, and if that's what you do, that's, not that's what you guys like to do. That is what you guys like to do, and it is not. Don't do nothing from me. It's all good. But I thought, holy, I'm actually blushing remembering that, and I thought, holy cow, I got to call somebody and tell them about this stuff. Of course, there were no cell phones at that time. You had to go home and call somebody. King Dale Clark, astral projections and obies, huh? That would be an out of body experience. And yeah. Didn't mean it bad that way. Yeah. Okay. If you ask for Marvin's opinion, he gave it to you. That's just all there is to it. Catching up. I'm catching up reading, guys. Okay. Cool. Gravy 111. King Dale Clark. You do what you feel like you need to do, but you do it safe. That'd be my thunk. Kind of funny. We got like 4 or 5 different conversations going on from different groups inside this, and that's what I like. That's what I like. Hell, man, I don't know. All right, I'm reading and catching up. Oh my goodness, and we're still running longer. Jason Mitchell, stop alcohol, ban abortion. Well, there you go. Stop alcohol. Felix, 1, 2, blah, blah, blah. Dude, Jason, you're in the wrong damn place if you want to stop alcohol, because continue alcohol is what I would say. Ban gays. Now you're just being weird, dude. I got gay friends I love to death. Love them like my brother. Jason Mitchell. You, sir, are a dumbass. Can somebody block or ban Jason Mitchell? Let me see if I can remove him. And let me see if I can. There we go. The Redneck Prepper, add as moderator. I think I fixed it already, the Redneck Prepper, but you are welcome to moderate away. I don't either. Don't worry about it. It's just, it's kind of like when you're sitting down cooking a good steak at the grill, and all of a sudden you'll get bugs around you. All the shit eaters. That's what happens if you're sitting down hanging out with a bunch of people having a good conversation. So, nothing but dance. It's all right. We just ban them. No, I think they just want to bring people down to their level and make them as miserable as they are. Really, that's my thought. Of course, I don't know. All right, anyway, guys, we're at freaking hour. I'm going to leave y'all alone. Please continue to talk and have a good evening. I think this will continue even though I close out because I think y'all can continue talking. Thanks, guys, for coming by. I really appreciate it. The videos have been spotty. I've been freaking working my butt off. Like I said, I got 4 or 5 videos in queue, and I'm going to do some sort of setup to where I can do videos while I'm traveling. We'll get it worked out. I have not quit, stopped doing videos, but it's just kind of hard if I'm driving 4 hours to do work and then I'm up there for several days while I'm doing everything because my big computer is not with me, the one I do editing with. So here she is.
So your mother-in-law is
All right, guys.
calling you.
Take care of you people.